Greetings everyone, Rackhamdar here. Welcome back to the channel, and today we have I have another Legends of Runeterra video for you. And today is going to be something kind of different. We actually have we got some spiciness going on now. Now that we've hit Masters and have been able to, you know, finally get the grind going, I get to experiment with a little bit of decks. I get to experiment with a little bit of the decks and other stuff that we are, you know, playing. Now that I've kind of overcome that, you know, kind of self-doubt about playing this game in general, I can now, you know, feel a little more confident messing around with some decks and whatnot. Most of the decks that I've played up to this point have been pretty much net decks, and I wanted to start experimenting with my own ideas and variations on the deck. Obviously, it's fine to, you know, if it's not broke, don't fix it. If other top Masters players have already taken a deck and done really well with it, it's completely fine. But I did want to start improving my own deck building, because if I start, I do have goals of participating in tournaments eventually, and I will need to understand deck building to a higher level than I do now. And so basically from here on, I'm just going to be experimenting, you know, studying as much as I can and trying to improve my own deck building in this game. And so today we have a special video in which I am going to be playing a new build, or new deck. This is a variation of one of Mogwai's decks. And so we have Katarina here. I call it Might of Kato. So let's go ahead and take a quick look at it. I'll leave you my deck list in the description below. This is a variation of one of Mogwai's decks. I don't think he did a video on it yet, but on his Mobalytics, he has a deck called Chorizo. And basically, he has a list fairly similar to ours, but I made a few tweaks. So the tweaks that I made was I have more Will of Ionias, whereas he has a couple Spirit's Refuge. I have Battering Ram as well, whereas he does not. And I have 2 Katarina, 1 Draven. He has 1 Katarina, 2 Darius. So that's kind of the major changes. I really like these early units, having the you know, having the kind of versatility between Draven, Katarina, and Zed is really nice. I could, if I were to change up my list personally, I would probably drop Katarina to 1 in favor of another Draven. Like, Draven is just such a nice champion, if I'm like being completely honest. Like, he's such a good champion, and the amount of value he can generate, and now that he's a little bit more kind of flexible with the level up condition, you don't have to strike twice. You can strike once with just 2 spinning axes. He's just such a value tool, honestly. Like, every time I played this deck and you know, felt good about it was when I had Draven, and really just such a good card. But we aren't solely reliant on him. We do have a lot of these other tools here, and this is kind of a meme-ish strategy, but it's also like it's not meme-ish, it's kind of cheesy, right? That's what I would call it. It's a cheese strat. Basically, Shiraza is pretty neat. She deals double damage to the Nexus, which is pretty powerful if you have Overwhelm, which is why we are running 2 copies of Kato the Arm, which is why I said Might of Kato. On support, he gives 3 attack and Overwhelm, so that works well with Shiraza, makes her go through any blocker. Which would also, so like if you have a spider that's trying to chump block you for 1 health, you're still getting 5 damage through, which means you're dealing 10 to the Nexus. So whatever damage goes through does get doubled. But it's also pretty nifty with Zed, as you can give Zed plus 3/0 and Overwhelm. And that makes the Shadow hit for 6, and it also makes Zed hit the strike the Nexus, because for Zed, even though you technically have a blocker, overwhelming the blocker is considered a Nexus strike. And so if your opponent doesn't block the Shadow, you're all of a sudden giving Zed a level up in which you can do some pretty nice things with Zed in terms of how that works. Especially if you have a leveled up Zed and you give give Zed +3 in Overwhelm, the Shadow gets +3 in Overwhelm. It's kind of insane. And then we're pairing all of that with a really strong early game package. We have 3 Elixirs of Wrath. This card's insane, honestly. Like, if you're pairing this with a powerful unit like that has a lot of health, such as Draven or a kind of Kato or something, or maybe even the Battering Ram, like, you can just buff up a unit and they can't deal with it. It's really powerful. 2 copies of Ghost. This is a very MVP card. Like, a lot of our wins was with Ghost, and it's really, really good. Just burst speed, dropping an elusive, or turning one of your units into elusive is really crazy. It works on everyone, not just followers. You can do it to a champion. Giving Draven elusive, I actually will I have a game where I won because of that. I also have a game where I gave leveled up Zed elusive, and leveled up Zed I buffed him up a couple of times with axes, gave him a elusive, and then I had a 6-2 Zed and 6-2 Shadow, both elusive, swinging for game. We had there's a lot of really cool plays. So it's a really nice deck. I really enjoy it. Basically, you're pressuring your opponent more than they can pressure you. We don't have too many tools to deal with them in terms of kind of on their board. So one of the decks that was sort of problematic was Karma Ezreal, and any of the like just end game stall decks can kind of give some problems, but the fact that we have so much Nexus strike damage is so powerful. You can even ghost onto the Shiraza, and if your opponent doesn't have any answer to that, like, they can just lose the game immediately. Like, you can ghost Elixir Shiraza with Kato, and then all of a sudden you got like a 10-3 Shiraza just coming at you with elusive on her tag, and that's 20 damage if your opponent can't do anything to it. So it's a lot of crazy stuff. 2 copies of Deny, pretty self-explanatory. If you're running Ionia, you pretty much can't, like, it's an auto-occlude card if you're playing Ionia, in my opinion. At least at 1 of. I know there's some decks that don't play like 2 or 3, but if you're playing any Ionia deck, I'd probably run it at 1 copy. Having that versatility to deny powerful spells, especially if you start playing against Shadow Isles decks, which are really popular right now, just a really versatile tool. Shadow Isles decks are super popular. There's a lot of spiders in Masters tier right now. Spider, the Karina control. Oh my god. I know it's because I looked at Swim's deck lists, and one of his deck lists is insert Corona joke here, and it's the spiders. My god, fucking Swim. Anyway, Karina control deck is a pretty popular one, and they're running a lot more spiders than usual. So, well, not usual, but I feel like they tend to mulligan for spiders a bit more often, and it's a very powerful deck list. Honestly, they have so much versatility with their game plan. They can control you out with a lot of removal, or they can summon a ton of spiders and really just kind of beat you down as if they were an aggro deck sometimes. And that kind of versatility is very devastating and very hard to play around, because you can never tell if you should, play as if it's an aggro spider list or if it's a control Piltover list. And some of that, sometimes not knowing which version of the deck that they opened up with their opening hand can really throw you for a loop. But yeah, this is a really fun list, really solid deck, and I have some really fun gameplay that I recorded for you guys. So I'm super excited. I can't wait for the patch, because I just really like it. I really enjoy the Katarina change. Giving a fleeting Blade's Edge is just super versatile. Adds a lot of different things you can do with Katarina. And honestly, there was a couple of games where I opened 2 of her and my opponent killed her before she leveled up, and I was like, I kind of like that, because I want another Blade's Edge. I don't want her to level up, because then that's kind of one of the issues whenever Katarina levels up, is copies of Katarina becomes Death Lotus, which is not a really good card. Like, it's pretty bad. And because she recalls back to the hand, you pretty much can never have, like, if you have more than one Katarina in your hand, like, you're not going to be able to really get much value out of that second Katarina, because Death Lotus is just not a great card. So really good champion with the Blade's Edge, and the recall mechanic really does help this deck kind of outpace the aggressor, or the not the aggro, but the control decks. You can throw down Katarina, recall, swing in, they don't block or something, throw her down again, recall. You can get a lot of damage in that way, especially if you have Ghost available. You can give some stuff elusive and just really kind of surprise your opponent with some cheesiness and get some clutch wins out of it. But even without the cheesiness, I do think it's a solid list. I think it's a very powerful concept, and if optimized a little bit more, I do believe that this could be just a really strong deck to see on the ladder. So anyway, that's going to be it for this introduction. I'm going to leave you guys some gameplay for you to watch. Hope you guys enjoy that. We're in Masters now, so this is high level gameplay, I guess, quote unquote. So really excited to finally share some new decks and new kind of ideas with you guys, now that we've kind of been through the grind, been through that process of climbing out of Diamond into Masters. So yeah, if you enjoyed this type of video, please subscribe and hit the bell notification icon, because you better believe that we're going to be doing a lot more of these. English, talking too fast, it can be hard sometimes. So I'm going to stop rambling and let you guys go. Yeah, we're going to be doing a lot more of these types of videos. I definitely am super interested in many different decks, and I've been trying to make Yasuo work. We got crushed trying to play Yasuo though, so I'm not sure if I'll try to refine that list or not. But I was just really happy with the way this turned out. I wasn't expecting to do so well with this. We had like a good, probably we played like 10 games with it for the stream, and I managed to go like, I think it was like 6-4 or something like that, 7-3. It's not a ton of games. Sample size isn't super high, but they were pretty good games, or pretty good wins, and I'm a lot more surprised. I thought I was going to get crushed. I thought it was going to be like when I played the Yasuo deck, where I went like 0-4. So because of that, I get to share it with you guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Of course, if you do, leave a like down below. Really helps out the channel. And of course, stay tuned for more Legends of Runeterra content. New expansion is on the way, and I can't wait. I've been looking at those champions. Swain is probably my favorite one so far, so I can't wait. I'm so excited to play these new decks and all that. It's just so exciting and hype. I can't wait to see what they have to offer for the new region and the rest of the regions they haven't revealed yet. Anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoy the clips, and I'll see you in the next one. Later. The Mr. Cats. Sure. So he's playing Lucian Thresh. Interesting. Oh, this sucks. Okay, so he gets a Mist Wraith out. Playing some Shadow Isle stuff. Oh. So let's see. 4 mana. I don't think we're fearing anything. We can't protect Zed, so I'm going to go for Draven. Single combat doesn't kill Draven.
I have the best job.
Okay. Disciple. I think we're gonna just go for the Zed here.
I am the blade in the darkness.
This does give him an opportunity to do something with the Curse Keeper. So if he has like a Butcher or a 4-mana play for the Curse Keeper, we gotta worry about that. Could go in for some real quick damage. If he doesn't block the Shadow, we might just put Might on Zed.
Making the dead deader.
Okay.
God axes need victims.
He let all of it go through?
Claim what is ours.
Damn. No way. Sure. Alright, so Senna's kind of spooky.
How'd you beat
Senna.
A lady has her secrets. Oh, I can't wait.
She's gonna be so happy. Burn away the shadows.
Let's see what you can do.
We don't have an answer.
By all means, get in my way.
We're gonna have a lot of tricks up here. I would love to see a Whirling Death right now. Oh, that's even nicer. So I think we'll do. Oh shit.
Let's do this.
Delicious.
We're attacking with everything here, just in case he can kill the Zed somehow.
Stand down.
He's got 9 mana. Could have a Grasp. Okay. That's one way to do it. So this will.
Is that all?
We're just gonna keep playing. We have so many answers here. Withering Wail, does that finish? So we just do Might, right? On the Draven. Yeah. Oh, he could have a second single combat. Yes. Oh, what a fucking ghost on Zed. What the hell, dude? That's ridiculous. Oh. That's a pretty nutty combo, not gonna lie. Ezreal Jinx. And if we needed to, if he killed the Draven there somehow, I think we had a pretty solid... do I need to keep deny? Not really. I do want to keep this really solid curve though. But like, even if he did something to Draven, we had 2 of the axes. We could have buffed the elusive shadow even more. Let's go. Twin disciplines.
Of course I'm ready.
I'm gonna go for this.
Oh, I can't wait.
Just gonna put this here.
Let's see what you can do.
Time to go.
Look what you did.
So I have 3 mana.
My turn.
Oh. Alright, so we want to do this. So this gives us a really good blocker for oh. That sucks.
Oh, this hurts.
This will be a good winter.
Oh man. This is kind of scary. The Starlit Seer. I've seen plenty of wild decks with the Seer.
First big mission.
A chill in the air.
Okay. We're gonna use the Twin Disciplines here. I could use this. Oh, he's actually gonna attack with this? No way. What's scarier?
I hope this works. Backfired. Back to a punch.
It is me!
Oh boy. Does someone of this... I could ghost this round. And get 5 damage. We could throw the spider out. What does he get? Plus 3? So we'll be able to deal 10 damage. If he doesn't block. I think we'd do it.
Up top!
Would a mushroom help?
Ooh.
I've always been a fun guy.
I didn't think about brittle steel. That's a bad one. Yeah, Freljord, what the hell? I didn't even think about it. That sucks. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo.
I apologize to your parents.
That's a lot of damage. Oh, I should have blocked this. Because we're gonna use Katarina to kill this. Unless he does something. Transfusion.
Time to go.
I don't carry change.
Shadow Assassin. Which one do I want? Okay, we'll.
Never play fair.
Okay.
Go time. I give you muscle.
I'm a peddler, not a meddler.
Oh, what a scary situation. Transfusion's nice.
Rules are
Oh no!
for people. Oh, part of the plan. I just beat up. I'd ask your name, but
I can't do it.
I'll try anyone.
We have to develop here, I believe. Ouch.
No going back.
Dude, the Katarina value is so sick.
They cannot hide.
Okay.
I'm on a roll.
That kinda sucks.
Is that all? No one gets in my way. No going back. To the point.
Alright, he's gonna get a draw too. Yo. That might be it. Depends on what he drew. We'll sacrifice the disciple here.
Sell me mask, secure me tail, start the day.
Let the bloodshed begin. Come on, fish bones. I don't want to. Come here,
If this is a get excited,
without mercy. You cannot escape.
he didn't play get excited this entire game. How do we play around get excited in this situation? I think we do it like this. And we just beat him down with Katarina.
Quick as a blade.
Oh, if mushrooms could talk. There they go.
Maybe we had to go for lethal. How does that win though?
Blood for Noxus.
Sacrifice your dude.
My pretty.
Oh shit. Please don't have it. Double mystic shot. This derpy little spiderling wins the game. This is it. My little spiders. If he has a get excited to kill my Katarina, that's probably gonna be really bad.
Stay still! I'm trying to shoot you.
Brittle steel. Oh, he rummaged.
Where is it?
Oh no, he drew a rummage. So then now he gets the stupid rocket, deals 4. Ah, come on. Yeah. That sucks. Maybe we shouldn't have played around get excited. Maybe we had to go for the win there. That's probably what we had to do. GG. You're so close. So close. Alright, this deck's fun. This deck's pretty fun. The infinite drawing from Jinx. We couldn't threaten the Jinx. It was really hard. Ooh, Vladimir Garen. That's a neat combination. Oh, I'm gonna be greedy. I'm gonna greed and keep this hand. Time for the Shiraza memes to go forward. Will of Ionia. Neat. House Spider? Depending on what he plays, I might actually just take the pass. We'll develop 3 damage here. And then we'll open attack. I don't know what he's running.
I have the name.
Oh, I do know. He's playing Crimsons, right? Derp, 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 derp.
I'll try anyone.
So he's got mana for transfusion. Ooh.
Come, Clara, we have much to teach you.
I can't wait.
If we play stuff on curve, we won't be able to keep our spells online. See, we attack on odds. So, do we just do it?
It's killing time!
Let's do it. We just take a hit. I could have single combat, I guess.
The bloodier the better.
Alright, we're gonna do it. We're going for it. Shiraza memes prevail. Honestly, going for like... Going with the Zed. Oh, damn. Playing Kato next turn's kind of neat. You could play Vladimir on this turn. Vladimir or Garen. Which we can deal with Shen. If he goes for like single combat, we'll have like Will of Ionia. Let's do this.
Do not fear the shrouded path.
We'll develop next turn into a turn 7 kill.
Heart and soul
Right, so
for
he's
Demacia.
gonna play Garen. Do we... On 3 mana, he could have transfusion, so we'll just pass here. We don't care too much about our units here. That's scary. I don't want to see that.
We do what is right.
We will block.
Who gets tossed?
Just hope he doesn't have an answer. He can single combat Zed to kill him here. I think we'll go for what's the right play here? I think it'll depend on what we draw. Ooh. I don't like that.
The wicked must fall. I would not want to be you.
Man. Do I let the Garen level up? Is the Garen level up scary enough? I think it is. Basically 3 mana, kill my unit. So now we have to open attack here.
Ah, yeah!
I'm gonna play the Might. This is a very fucking fantastic top deck right here. I could go for lethal. Oh, let's go. Boom.
Claim what is ours.
The top deck might, dude. What a broken card. Not a broken, but like what a nutty draw. That's like that's some ooh top 2000s baby. Let's go. That's some Yugi level draws right there. Oh, we were playing against like a 700 ranked person, so I think we got more like elo for that. So that's why we wait. What? Do we not just? Okay, I'm confused. Whatever. We could have kept the Whirling Death, I suppose. Never mind. This is much better. This is much better.
Reporting in?
Oh, he's playing aggro. It's kind of scary, actually. Could go for an open attack here.
Okay, ready.
Yeah, you will.
Oh, I can't wait.
I'll Spooter. I think we have to go for a Zed here.
The shrouded path.
Another House Spooter.
Delicious.
We go as one.
He could. No, he didn't keep Brothers Bond open. He could have kept Elixir of Wrath open. Oh my goodness. Please don't have Elise. Oh, you can't play Elise. That's good. This is a really good tech though.
I'll do better this time.
Might just let this go through. So we develop the Zed, and I think we take this. We're gonna go for huge fucking damage.
Be grateful I even noticed you.
Oh, never mind. The Shadow doesn't get the Overwhelm. Completely forgot about that. You gotta sacrifice, my friend. You've gotta sacrifice. So if he plays like this, we're just gonna transfusion to kill. You Vile Feast here, right? If you have it, you fucking Vile Feast here. But I'm gonna spread out. I'm gonna spread out.
Claim what is ours.
Nice. We win. GG.
Is that all?
I didn't want to put all my eggs into one basket there. Dude, what a deck. This deck's insane. So like if I put everything in the Zed and then he like kills the Zed in some way, then you know it's really bad. So doing it in that order I think ensures that he doesn't have a proper answer. So like we Elixir of Wrath, get the damage in, and then before he can respond with another turn, then we go for the final blow with the transfusion. Because transfusion's burst speed. If we go with the transfusion during combat, then he gets an opportunity to actually respond to the rest of the damage by potentially having another like potentially having some kind of, you know, removal spell. So I'd rather have that go off after combat when he doesn't have a chance to respond to the other damage that puts him in lethal range. So that's kind of my thought process there. And then if he was gonna use like Mystic Shot, or well, he didn't have Mystic Shot because he was playing yeah, why wouldn't you play Piltover? I guess Spider Aggro doesn't go Piltover, but if he had some kind of removal like a Vile Feast, then we go for Transfusion onto the Zed. Pretty fun. I like this deck. This deck's really fun. I knew I'd love Katarina, and I'm so glad they gave her a really solid quality of life buff. Okay. Let's drop this, and I think keep these. Katarina's neat. Might drop one of my Willow Bionias. Double Katarina's not neat.
Reporting in.
Ouch.
I'll do better this time.
Yeah, it's playing very aggressive.
Let me show you what I can do.
Oh, he's in Demacia? What the fuck? What are these decks, dude? These are some weird ass decks. He's actually got the Fleet Feather Tracker. I think we'll just go for Katarina here.
Let the bloodshed begin.
We have 1 mana, and we're just gonna kill this fool. Is there another threat that we would want to use this on? I don't think so. We'll just kill it. Ouch.
Delicious.
That sucks. Not really. Not really. We're fine.
Carve a path.
Okay, okay.
Silent as death.
Ooh,
Okay, ready.
it's a lot of damage. Can I afford to take that much damage?
Who gets tossed?
We'll go for this. He's playing like I can't block you units right now. So we can get some ginormous damage in.
Line up.
That kills the Kato.
Punch it! Ha-ha! I give you muscles!
This is a weird deck. Hello, Zed. We do have Will of Ionia here, so we can.
I keep step with the heartbeat of Noxus.
The heartbeat of Noxus. We're at 9 HP. If we go for the... If we go for Draven... If we go for a unit here, we actually can't play Will of Ionia. Is that... How important is the Will of Ionia?
You're covered.
Pretty important. Pretty important.
Show them the might of Noxus. Honor guide me.
So...
Let's see what you can do.
Nice to punch you.
It's too late for you.
I mean, if he puts a buff on one of these, we lose. So I need to block everything. Okay. Yeah, that would have been lethal if we didn't block. That would have been lethal if we did not block. Oh, hello. So we have 4. There. Let's go.
Time for the main event.
This is neat. Another single combat? Nope. Ghost is kind of... Honestly, Ghost is ridiculous. What a card. Oh man. Here's the guy playing Diamond 1. Are we gonna end his climb and make him tilt? Or are we going to... be able to, or is he going to be able to beat us?
That egg.
Neat.
Did it move?
He's playing Spooters. I like the Zed there. I like the Zed. I'd like to bank the rest of this mana. Just put Zed out on 3.
Lady Elise, please take me home.
Hush, my sweet. It'll be over soon.
I must get out of here.
So young.
Ooh. Hello, Katarina. Honestly, I might play the Katarina.
No going back.
Let's see, what's he got for 3 mana? Mystic Shot. Damn, that sucks. That really sucks. Who do I want to Blade Ditch? Guess we'll just do this.
It's just a nick.
I gotta remember, Karina Control, Piltover and Zon, they have Mystic Shot. So that's 1 Mystic Shot down.
What's that noise?
Weak-willed fool.
Time for the main event. No, 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 no.
We must all make sacrifices.
Alright, hopefully they can't get the Elisa leveled up. Damn. Alright. So 2 cards in hand, at least gets flipped. Feels bad.
Let me change into something more comfortable.
Might is nice. So if we play Zed here, we have... I think we play Zed here.
Without a sound.
Axes coming right up.
I have many things.
You have to get me out of here. Please, I have connections.
Well, if he does it like this, we're gonna might... Dead.
Embrace the shadow.
Brood Awakening, I knew it. He might actually be able to kill us here. If he has another one of those, this is really bad. Ooh. We're just gonna deny it then. Yeah. Top deck of the century! Let's go. Screw you. We still have enough mana for a transfusion as well. Oh. That enough to kill? Nope. No! Don't do it! Oh, we have transfusion. I was like... Kinda sucks that we have to kill Draven. But... Zed's our win condition here. We have to win this turn. And we cocked you. Feels bad, man. Denying him in the diamond or masters. Assuming, of course, he was master or diamond 1 with full LP. He could have just easily been diamond 1 with like 0 LP. And then we just cucked him back into diamond 2. Oh my god, this is such a fun deck to play. I knew he'd have an answer. That's why we didn't play Kato. Could have just easily Mystic shot at the Zed. We had 7 mana. We could have played 5. Yeah, he would have been he would have been able to block at that point. So I think that's better course of action. We just use the axes to buff Zed up to an adequate level.